Hi, hey, what's up? How you guys doing, man? This is Share a Beer 390, and I'm Joe D, your host. I'm playing hurt today, guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm still showing up. I'm about 75%. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little sick, a little under the weather, a little nasally. Still got the runny nose thing happening, and right now I'm pretty hopped up on medicine. So I'm here playing hurt, just like your favorite ball player. It's I don't know. Is there such a thing as fantasy beer review guy? Is there a fantasy beer review guy? Like, can you play that? Like, fantasy sports, you got fantasy beer review guy. Is there?
Sounds like my fantasy.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But yeah, no, I did that. You guys might or might not have seen. I posted a video when I got off of work Saturday morning, and I was going over some of my numbers and stuff like that, and kind of thanking you guys for watching. And I was probably a couple hours after that. I was in bed the whole weekend. I was down for the count. So yeah, we're playing her today, man. Bringing you this show. So, hey, Bum, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Joe, you're a true warrior.
Hey, man, we're taking one for the team today, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're doing everything we can to bring you another show, man. You know what I'm saying? Why not? And Ruben, how are you, man?
Doing well, thanks.
Now, we haven't had Ruben on the show for a little while. Where you been, man? How things going? You want anything you can catch us up on?
Yeah, just been working a lot, which is not fun, so I'm not going to talk about that.
Okay.
But just been brewing quite a bit, actually, on weekends. I have a couple batches sitting downstairs. I have a double rye pale ale, a porter with amaretto-soaked cherries, an imperial milk stout, and a pumpkin porter, which we brewed down there. So, and an English bitter. An English bitter too. Yeah, got a lot of beer sitting down there that needs bottled and kegged.
Oh, yeah, that's. We've got Zach in the chat there. That's good. How you doing? And Stouts to Sours. How's it going? And Mark's trying to get in. He's having a hell of a time. We can hear you. Well, I don't know. We can't hear him.
Hey, there we are.
Oh, there he is.
I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone.
Oh, we've got two bums tonight.
Yeah. Hey, Ruben, how's it going?
Doing well. How are you, Mark?
Doing good.
When in doubt, go to the seriously high-tech device.
That's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Motorola to the rescue. Woo!
Yeah, you bring out the serious tech.
That's right.
That's how it goes. Hey, well, I appreciate you getting on however you can there, Mark.
Yeah, you know me.
Yeah, Mark's playing hurt as well. So see, we do whatever we can.
That's right.
To bring you this show, man. You know what I'm saying? We're bringing in our what do you call it? Our superstars are here. We're hurt, man, but we're still, we got bad back and a pulled this and a pulled that. You know what I'm saying? But we're still playing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what you drinking, Mark? We'll let you start that.
I'm drinking. If you guys can see this, maybe a Mission Street Pale Ale.
Oh, Mission Street Pale Ale.
It's a Trader Joe's beer.
Okay.
Or Mission Street IPA. I'm sorry. And I've got a Terrapin beer after this, but. This is Trader Joe's branded, $6.99 for the 6-pack. So, let's see here. That's pretty good. Not a bad beer. I'm gonna pour it here. There we go. There. Yeah, you like my ceiling there?
I think Bum's laughing because he knows what Mark is going through right now.
Yes, I do.
But I haven't configured that special bracket and hold it in a Budweiser glass. That's my problem.
Yeah, that's.
I always have it on standby here.
Yeah.
It's always here.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Tell him, Bum. Tell him. Hey, tell him. See?
This is a paintbrush
bitch.
folder.
Yeah. Tell him, man. Tell him. Hey, you guys laugh, but hey, see? Now you wish you had it.
Yeah.
See, you got to patent that thing, Bum, and then sell it on Amazon. We'll all buy it for our standby device. You know?
Is Google screwing you over? Try the Bum device.
Yeah. This is the official Share a Beer Show mount.
There we go. I'm holding the phone up with a stapler and a calculator. So.
Yes.
Office supply.
Yeah. You know what, man? You know what? I swear, I have a couple of iPhone stands, just not just for that reason, but they could work for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is not working. Let's see.
And as a matter of fact, like I have my tripod too. It's not. I don't have it here, but I have my tripod that I can actually just mount my phone onto. And
okay. Come on. There we go. Maybe. We have a winner. No, we don't. All right. Technology is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, Bub's getting a kick out of it. He's going to love this show. You know what? You just officially, Mark, made the stats. This is good numbers for Bum.
There we go. I'm just going to have to hold it with one hand and drink with the other.
Yeah. Whoa.
Whoa.
I assume you mean hold your phone.
Yeah.
As far as you know, yeah.
Yeah.
I found the mount.
Nice. That's 2 thumbs right there, man.
It's kind of like my own selfie stick, right? Isn't it?
Yeah. There you go. Now you're officially a YouTube vlogger, man.
That's right. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. As far as you know, yeah. It. Did you hear the comment that I made too, Mark, earlier? Bum was saying, I think he's trying to get on, and I'm like, yeah, that's what she said.
And I was like, no, I'm tired.
Yeah, hey, sorry. Did I mention how? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, is that? Do they call that Steinhaus Brewing?
Yes, I think it is. Yeah, that's the contract brewer, I think, for them.
Yeah, so it's 6.1 I'm showing.
Yep, 6.1. Yeah, it's a good solid. Nothing special, but it's very drinkable, and it's pretty fresh. This was bottled September 15th. So just right at 2 months old, pretty much. So not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, exactly. This is we'll take a look here real quick on Untapped, because these beers that are made by these basically it's a grocery store, right? Trader Joe's.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that are made by grocery stores, it's just hard to find any other information on them. Mm-hmm. So they're showing it a 5.1, 5.1, 5.8, 6.1. What the hell,
Okay. Yeah.
3.35 bottle caps.
Yep.
10,000 total ratings. Wow.
Yeah. They sell a lot of it. I mean, I saw 2 people with taking it out, checking it out the same time as me. So.
Right.
Nice. They've expanded their beer selection at least our local Trader Joe's, which is nice. They've almost doubled the shelf space for it over the last couple of years.
So, Mark, have you had the Walmart beers?
No, I have not.
Okay.
I might need to stop by and I think they would probably sell it here. Yeah, I should be able to get it though.
I was wondering how it compares. What about you, Ruben? Have you had both of those beers, and maybe you can give us a comparison?
I haven't had that one that Mark's having, but I've had a lot of Trader Joe beers, and I actually think the Walmart ones are usually a little bit better.
Oh, really? Okay.
It depends on which one from Trader Joe's, because they actually have a bunch now.
Oh yeah,
That JB, I don't know what it's like. Joseph Bra.
Joseph Bra, yeah.
Yeah, they have a ton. So,
Okay.
but I think generally, I think the Walmart ones are a little bit more flavorful than the Joseph Bra ones that I've had.
Well, that's good news then. Again, that kind of verifies what I was saying too. I mean, it's not, you would love to bang on them because they're big, but what I really like about Trader Joe's, all the big, I think even who's the other one, the other kind of healthier grocery store, the big one.
Whole Foods.
Hasn't Whole Foods come out with their own beer by now? I know that they were supposed to.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen a Whole Foods branded beer.
Now, one of the last times that because some Whole Foods, of course.
I'm in double.
Some of the. For those of you that can't get enough of Mark, there he is.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there he goes. All right.
Double vision already.
All right. We'll close this down.
Bum's sad now.
Yeah.
Damn it! It worked.
Anything to get rid of me, yeah.
But yeah, no, they're whether they do or don't at this point have their beer yet. I know they were supposed to. One of the last times I went to the Whole Foods to have a beer, the bartender there was talking about they were supposed to be coming out with their own beer soon. I would expect Whole Foods to have the best of the market beers, I guess, of the grocery store beers. But you never know. But in any case, Walmart being the bigger of all those markets, I applaud them for trying to be better than Budweiser, for tackling Budweiser. They're the ones that definitely have the wallet to hit Budweiser. That's for sure. I mean, Walmart's building a brand. I think they're even in China now, aren't they? Walmart?
Yeah, I was in China 5 years ago and I saw Walmart.
Okay.
So if there's anyone to challenge Budweiser, it would be Walmart for sure. I mean, if they could get that beer kicking off here, and I don't know in how many other countries they have their beer available, but I really didn't. I honestly thought it was decent. I'm not trying to say it's the best stuff you ever had, but it definitely, I thought it was better than most of the. And I consider Michelob to be Anheuser-Busch's kind of premium beer. And I think it was better than most of the Michelob products I've had.
Okay.
I would agree.
Yeah. The best way to describe it is it's surprising how unbad it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. You're really shocked at how bad it's not, right? Yeah.
Yeah, their amber ale is actually pretty nice. It's just nothing to complain about, really.
Right. Right. I was kind of shocked because I had to set aside the other beers that I haven't reviewed yet because I've already drank the 12-pack. I mean, it went so quick, and I was like, wait a minute, holy crap, these are all the. I better put these two.
Save a couple.
Yeah, I would just reach in there, quite often you just want a beer. You don't necessarily. I don't need the fanciest damn thing in the world, and so you just want a quick beer, man. You're like crack, pour in a glass. Yep. And down the hatch she goes, man. I need to quench that thirst with something decent right now, So what are you having, Ruben?
I'm having Dogfish Head's beer for breakfast stout.
Oh, are you really? Wow, that's.
It is. It says on it, it's a stout tricked out with all sorts of breakfast ingredients. Huge notes of coffee, and the nose give away sweet, smoky, and savory layers in the flavor. And it says it's an ale brewed with scrapple, spices, coffee, and maple syrup with coffee added. So it's pretty complex. You get a lot of smoke, but it's not like a liquid smoke. It smells like real smoke.
Okay.
A little bit of roastiness from the coffee. It's actually a little bit bitter.
Now, when you say smoke, there's a few ways that can go too. So, is it smoked meat or is it smoked wood?
Yeah, I would say like a smoked briskety kind of smell.
Okay.
All right. So not just like campfire smoke, but like barbecue kind
right.
of smoke.
Okay.
Yeah, and it even smells it smells a little salty. Even it doesn't taste salty, but I guess where they're saying the savory, I definitely picked that up.
Okay. Yeah, that's the savory. Yeah. Okay. All right.
It's nice. It has a slight dry finish, and I assume that's from the maple syrup. But I'm really surprised with it. My buddy got this a 6-pack or a 4-pack, whatever it comes in, and he gave me one, so I was excited to try it tonight.
Also, that's your first sample.
Yeah, this is it.
Nice. Yep. Nice. Yeah, it's let's see. I'm looking at their I'm looking at their website. I'll share that with you here real quick. Of course, Dogfish Head always has a lot of good information on their website here. The flavor, they say the coffee, smoked bacon. There you go. Subtle maple and herbal notes, slightly sweet and roasty. Mouthful, full bodied. And the coffee, is that coffee pretty pronounced? Were you saying that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's the first thing you smell.
Okay.
And you get the roasted coffee flavor too. So
I love the color of that. The color is exactly what they're saying as well. I like that.
Okay, so this is going to be the test how good a brewer they are. So typically, if you're going to have breakfast, you have coffee. Then what do you have? Then you taste the maple syrup, then the toast, then the scrapple. I mean, so what order are you getting used? Do you get coffee, then scrapple, then?
Well, here you go, Mark. Here you go, and more to that. Okay, they're listing it as the flavors as coffee first, bacon,
all right,
maple. So they're covering.
Okay, yeah.
They're kind of covering you having coffee with bacon and pancakes, maybe, or bacon and waffles.
Yeah,
right.
Okay.
I would agree in that order too.
Okay, cool. Because I'm sure they probably did come up with a recipe that kind of gave it in that order. I mean, knowing how craft brewers are in general and how Dogfish Head is in particular, they try to do something just a little bit unique with it. So try to build out like the layers of flavor.
And in case we didn't cover it, it's 7.4 ABV and 30 IBUs, just in case. And it's a November and December release, so get it
while
says
you
on
can. My bottled on 10/29/16, so it's still pretty darn fresh.
Wow,
yeah. I like the label on there too. Got a little piggy on the front.
Yeah. It's neat.
I definitely got to be on the lookout for that one. I definitely.
And I saw it in the beer store this week for the first time, so it probably showed up here a week or so ago.
That might even become its own little stout niche style, right? Because it looks like there's a few of them. Beer for breakfast.
Yeah, it's neat. Any other breakfast stout I've had has been really sweet. They've usually been a milk stout, and this is not. It's subtly sweet, but I mean very subtle.
Okay.
Which is kind of nice. It's a nice change of pace.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as a matter of fact, it's an old list, but you know how I love lists. Oh, I hate these pop-ups, man. Come on, you're killing me. They've got it. This is an old list. Yeah, I don't even know. It's from 2010, but we could still cover it real quick, super quick, because it's old. But they've got Founders, of course. This is the 10 best beers for breakfast, and this is from the Phoenix New Times. And like I said, keep in mind this is from 2010. So this is Rogue Hazelnut Brown Nectar, Bell's Expedition Stout. Well, if they've got that one, then I should be able to find this one. Anyway, Lost Coast Brewery Tangerine Wheat.
Wow. Okay.
How do you say that one? That
McKellar.
McKellar. Okay, McKellar Beer Geek Breakfast, Kona Brewing Pipeline Porter, Dogfish Head Black and Blue, Left Hand Brewing Juju Ginger Ale. No, never mind.
Gross.
I do not like that beer. No.
Neither do I.
Oh, McKellar.
It's one of
I
the
don't-
few I've ever poured out. It was just so
Are
bad.
they kind of thinking that's like a Bloody Mary for beer drinkers or something?
You know what? You either love that or you don't, right?
Mhm.
There's no middle ground. Like, oh, it's okay. No, you don't hear no one saying that. That whole style of adding tomato to your beer, you either love that or you don't, right?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not.
Mhm.
Since I don't like it, I would have, if it had to be on the list, I'd have put it bottom of that bacon beer. Are you kidding me? That bacon beer is fantastic.
Yeah.
That Roush beer, yeah, that's like super famous.
Yeah, I mean, how was that one even at the bottom of this list? In any case, it's a list, and I can't knock it for you have to at least put it out there, right? So
Yeah, I see they like 10% beers for breakfast too.
Good, might as well get the day
Talking
started
about
off
getting the
right.
day start right. Yeah, wow.
you know what I'm saying?
Roll out of bed and pour yourself one of those, man.
Yeah, you
Go
got-
right
They
back to
skip
bed.
coffee. They skip the coffee.
Yeah, that is nuts. We've got Ben Sullivan in here. He's drinking a DeClaw Sweet Baby Jesus Chocolate Peanut Butter Stout. Wow,
Nice.
that's a lot right there. Oh man, okay, I gotta look that up real quick.
Have you? I know Joe hasn't had that. I've never had it. Have either you, Rum, or Ruben?
Oh,
have
yeah.
you?
Yeah, I've had it.
Yeah, it's widely available around here.
Mm.
I've had it on draft and in the bottle. It's good, but I still like the one from Springhouse in Lancaster that I tried better. It's okay.
Where's DuClaw? Where are they out of?
Are they in Maryland?
Maryland. Yep.
Maryland. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's just it's a novelty beer. It's cool. It's like a neat little
Yeah.
concept. I've had it once as a float, an ice cream float with that on it, and it was really nice.
Yeah.
Better than plain, I would say. But what isn't better with ice cream? So
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you can find that everywhere around here.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to get up there more and buy more beer that I can't get. Because Pittsburgh has become, there's a lot of good beers now in Pittsburgh. I mean, a lot of access. And
I heard something like 2 weeks ago. There's supposed to be 20 more breweries opening in Pittsburgh in the next year.
yeah.
I believe
That's
it.
crazy.
Yeah, that is. There's a lot of breweries popping up everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Mhm.
This one here gets an 85.
Okay.
Classified as an American porter. Yeah, first brewed in 2011. So, yeah, I've not had that, but yeah, good on him.
It's a cool name too.
The name is
Yeah.
the name is worth $1 million right there. That is fantastic.
I think they have an imperial version of that. I saw it briefly and I didn't buy it and I missed out on. I think it's called Even More Jesus. I believe that's the name of it. And it's the imperial version of
Yeah.
that.
Even more Jesus.
Even more sweet baby Jesus. Huh? And Bum, I'm sorry, brother. What are you having, man?
That's fine. Actually, Ruben, I almost joined you tonight in one of those Dogfish Stouts. I had my hand on the pack, and when I found out the price, I put it back. With tax, it would have been over $17.
Ouch.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
Was it a 4-pack or 6-pack?
it's sold in the 6-pack.
Okay, I didn't know what it was in. I didn't buy it. So.
It's in sixers, and I probably should have bought it, but the place I was at, they're a little expensive, so I put it back, and I decided to go with an old standby, nice and simple Bell's Porter.
Okay. Yeah. That's
What is it? I missed it. You cut out for a
Bell's
second.
Porter.
Oh,
From Bell's Porter.
nice.
One of my standbys, nice and simple, and I will not attempt to describe it.
Yeah,
A good solid porter. That's my description.
yeah. Hey, sometimes that's all. Sometimes less is more, my friend. Actually, quite a bit less is more. It's got a lot of reviews on Beer Advocate, so it's popular. It's got a thousand reviews on Beer Advocate. It gets an 87, so
Yeah.
the more reviews and the higher the score, the better it is. So 5.6.
I don't really have any go-to beers, and I've been going. I go through phases where I'll buy something new all the time. But if I would have a half dozen go-to beers, this would probably be one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you've got
I agree.
porter emphasizes the darker roasted aspects of malt, hints of dark chocolate, and freshly roasted coffee provide the focus while hops remain in the back. Yeah. Sounds like a porter.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why I made it towards the hops remain in the back.
Yeah.
5.5%, something like that.
Yeah, I have to, when I do have a good kind of roasty, even a smokier porter sometimes, I don't want too much hops in there. You've got your breweries that will hop it up just to hop it up, and I mean they're still good. Some of them are still good, but they end up being just a trend to me. You know what I'm saying? You end up still going back to the more true to the style type of stuff, right?
Like Sierra, God bless them. They're possibly my favorite brewery, but their porter and their stout are all hopped up.
Mm-hmm.
All have been, and I like those beers.
Yeah,
but I don't. Just repeating what you said, Joe. If I drink a porter stout, I would prefer not to have hops there.
Now I did get a beer mail from our friend Bum here, and I appreciate it very much.
Oh, cool!
It's the
nice.
Same brewery.
Yeah.
From Bell's.
The Bell's Best Brown Ale 4-pack, and I really do appreciate that, Bum. Thank you.
Are those
My
pounders?
pleasure.
I'm sorry?
They're pounders?
Yeah.
Cool. I didn't realize they did pounders.
Yeah,
That's a good brown ale. That's a good brown ale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the only way that I saw those this fall. I didn't see them in bottles. I only saw them in 16-ounce cans.
Huh. I had it on draft. That's the only time I had it.
And I'm embarrassed to admit until today I didn't know it was a seasonal.
I didn't know that either, actually, I don't think.
Yeah.
So it's just a fall seasonal for them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I should pick some up. I've had it, but it's been a couple of years. Maybe that's why I haven't had it anymore. I kind of assumed it was a year round. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I definitely didn't know. So it's. I'm just happy you sent it, man. I really do appreciate it.
My pleasure.
So getting into something more, I've got lemon water here that I've almost finished, and then I've got nice hot tea in here, or warm tea. So. To kind of help the throat and stuff like that. But I wanted to get into the show title there. Now, is it okay? And hopefully, people saw that and gave it some thought. Is it okay for a man to say pretty? Now, there's a few different ways that it might be okay for a man to say pretty. I'm talking about when you hear a man talking about, well, like this, okay, and he goes, "Oh, that's pretty." Come on, man. You don't do that. No, that's not allowed, is it? Is that okay? Huh?
Absolutely forbidden.
Right? Like if you're describing this shirt and you go, "Oh, that's pretty." What? What? No. Man card revoked, right? You're like, "No, that is not allowed. Don't do that anymore." Right? Don't do that, right?
Man card revoked and burned.
Yeah, and burned, right? And like you're banished, right? Like you're done, son. Like that's it, right? Like no.
I'm gonna say it depends the company that you're in to a certain extent. If like you're in a room full of women.
Oh no,
you're trying to impress or get on the good side, then sometimes you do have to drop the P word.
No,
you do have to drop the P word.
No, okay. Now, in describing this, Like you can say, "Oh, that's a pretty good beer." Like that's acceptable. That's cool, right? That's
But I would never
okay.
describe a beer box as pretty. Now, if it was like a puppy dog or something, you know, and I was trying to hit on the chick that was sitting next to me, I'd say, "Oh, that's a pretty." Yeah, see, yeah, you know, sometimes you got to sacrifice. You got to.
Now, see, here's the problem with that. See, here's the problem with that. Now, you gotta think in the long term. See, this is with a lot of us nowadays. We don't think long enough, right? If you set that precedence right now, right, you've already lowered manhood, right?
Oh,
and
come
later
on.
on, you try to go man.
I've been married for 26 years. It doesn't matter to me anymore.
I understood what he's saying. He's kind of is the sound messing up on my end.
I think it's kind of yours is messing up a little bit. Yeah.
On my end, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I understood what he said though.
Yeah.
Yeah. After all the years,
excuse. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. No, I can understand that part.
No, but most of the time you have to say, it's fine to say pretty, but you have to follow it up with something like pretty neat, pretty good, pretty impressive.
Right.
Pretty awesome.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or like action words after, like awesome. You know.
Yeah. Or
what about telling a girl she looks pretty?
Oh, sure, that's fine.
Well, see,
yeah, that's fine.
You look pretty awesome. Yeah, there you go.
You look pretty damn fine.
Now Ben, he kind of went wuss on us, man. Thinks it's fine. I'm like, come on, bro. Look, this is what I would say. The times when you can use it's either to be pretty can be before, after an F-bomb, right? Like, boom. Then it's like, yep. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like, if you're trying to tell your old lady she look good, you're like, damn, you look pretty F-bomb.
Yeah,
right?
you're always safe. You'll never lose your man card by having an F-bomb precede or go after. Yeah, you're safe.
No, that's when it's okay. Now you kind of manned up that pretty. You know what I'm saying? Now you're like, yeah. Like, if it's followed by an F-bomb, or if an F-bomb precedes it, then it's okay. You made it.
Hey, what if you do one before and after? Effing pretty effing.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's how you laminate your man card.
That's right, you laminate
it. Yeah. You'll have another man come over, get your man card, and kind of polish.
Yeah.
You're like, very, very good. Very. Yeah, that's when it's acceptable, because you're like, man, I heard a couple of men doing that, right? In this case, they did. And I was like, no,
what?
That's not acceptable, man. I gotta come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was a couple of NFL players, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, nah, bro, nah.
You're
making too much money.
They're the NFL, so do they get a pass because they're?
No, I'm making too much money, man. No.
Okay.
If you remember, Muhammad Ali used to say it about himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Now Muhammad Ali gets a pass on all kinds of stuff, right? Yeah, because he could back it up. Now you're gonna tell Muhammad Ali he can't do something? I still ain't telling him. He's longer with us, man. I felt his spirit might come kick my ass. You know what I'm saying? I am not telling Cassius Clay.
Like a butterfly sting like a bee, and you'll go.
Because his was kind of his iron was usually no. Muhammad Ali gets a pass. No, I ain't telling Clay he can't say anything. He come get my ass. He'll send his daughter, man, to come kick my ass. Now she's pretty. You know what I'm saying? She's pretty hot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's hilarious. Or I suppose if you got some man with a head Russian accent like this, and he got you tied to a chair, and he's a he's gonna jack you up if you don't say the word pretty. Go ahead and give it, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Live to drink another beer, man. You know what I'm saying?
You would
Yeah,
not
someone's
like
got
the
you tied.
condition you would be in if you did not say the word pretty. It's very most inadvisable.
It's funny you brought that up
Yeah.
because there's certain words, like I'll read, like, for instance, Amazon reviews, and I'll read the reviews without looking at the person's name or photo, and I'll see certain keywords. And I know as soon as I read those in the review, I can say, that review was written by a woman, because men would never use those words. And one of the words is yummy.
Oh,
I found this recipe particularly yummy, and I was like, "That's a woman. That's a woman who wrote that." And I look at the picture, and sure enough, it's a woman.
You know what? You know where I hear that being used?
Where?
I hear it being used from some of the that I listen to, man, that are over Silicon Valley, man. I listen to their views and stuff like that. Oh, it's really yummy, and I'm like, oh man, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a blue collar guy. You know what I'm saying? And, I'm just a Carhartt shirt wearing type of cat. Not the type of cat that's if my shoes are matching my belt.
So, okay, we want you to do an experiment, Joe. Tonight when you go to work, you get ready to get a bunch of the guys around when you're getting ready to get in your truck, say, boy, my truck sure looks pretty tonight. And then get in your truck and drive off, and then see what happens when you get back.
And the next time you give away some Oreos, tell them, guys, you got to try these Oreos. These were yummy.
Yummy.
We've actually the guys that I work with know the words to use and not to use, because I will talk smack to your face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, a lot of them still use them. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of fun.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Poke fun at people, but yeah, we've got our he's what in his group, he went to Europe recently, and he's 9th strong world, and in his he's one of the guys I work with. He's one of those strong man, you know, muscles and all that stuff, you know, and he does that stuff like, bro, no, I swear to God, you're one of those cats that look like a man, but you ain't ran, bro. You just look like one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna drink a pretty beer right now. This one.
Oh, no.
That looks quite
On
yummy.
the porter. It's a Baltic. It's Terrapin's Baltic Porter.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I've never
It
had
is.
Is it new?
Yeah, it is. Their side project series number 28. So it's one of their one-offs. 8.5%, 30 IBUs. It's Beechwood smoked malt and aged in French oak. So
Cool.
yeah, and it's this is the third one I had. I got it on Friday. I've had a couple, but I haven't had a Baltic Porter in a while, which is actually a lager. It's not an ale, it's a lager, right? Yeah.
Correct.
And you can you can really taste the smoke in this. They really did a pretty heavy on the Beechwood smoke, but that's a pretty mellow smoke.
Oh, it's a beautiful beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's a pretty beer.
That is a pretty beer.
Is it young?
But you can definitely taste the smoke followed by the vanilla. There's a good hit of vanilla and oak right behind it. So It's a good beer. 8.5% though, so it's pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is it delish?
It is yummy.
I love it. That is great. Yeah.
It's effing yummy. There we go. But yeah, I think they just released it a couple weeks ago, I think.
It's a Beechwood smoked.
Yep, Beechwood smoked Baltic porter. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, they put out about 4 or 5 side project series a year, I think. So, but it's dark. I mean, it is. It's darker than a typical porter. I mean, it's stout. It's stout dark. So, yeah, you get the smoke, lots of roasted malt, really dark roasted malt, and then you get some vanilla and oak behind it too. Good stuff.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's very tasty. It's a perfect beer for this time of year.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
I haven't had a whole lot of the Terrapin beers. There's just too many things to try.
Oh yeah, there are. Well, you get a pretty good selection of Terrapin up there. Most of the stuff is distributed up there.
Yeah, we got quite a bit.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of it, and but what you just had there, I have not seen yet.
Yeah, this just showed up in the beer store. I didn't see it at the beer store 2 weeks ago, but I saw it this last Friday. So it showed up, probably within the last 10 days or so. And yeah, but no, there's so many. There are so many good beers out there, and for a while, every Terrapin beer that came out, I'd get, and I haven't got much of their their specialty beers in the last couple of years, just because there's so much other stuff out there too.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always good stuff.
If you picked your top 5 breweries and just stuck to your top 5, and you would have a hard time keeping up with everything they put out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. For sure. I mean, because every brewery now is just putting out so many different beers. It seems like every brewery's got 4 or 5 year-round, and then they do seasonal beers, and then they do one-offs in between the seasonal beers. I mean, so they're putting out 15 or 20 beers a year. Most breweries are, at least, and which is great. But yeah, there's just no way you can try them all. There's too much beer, not enough time,
and not enough money.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah, that's true.
And we have to work.
Yeah, there's that whole money problem. Yeah, that does kind of interfere. Well, that's why there's Powerball, though. When Powerball, you just buy beer for, you get all the time, and then you got the money too.
That's right.
I guess you got to play to win, though.
For the small people in your life, yeah. Because I don't play either.
Yeah, guess you got to play to win, and I never play.
I never play either.
Yeah, I did find a dime on the road this morning, though. I think that'll help.
Early retirement, here we come.
That's right.
Yeah,
started with a dime I found on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's Joe's turn to have tech problems.
Yeah,
he's turning
again.
He's turning yellow again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't know why my audio is this bad. I can it's coming in super choppy. Now it's coming in good.
You haven't froze up so far, really.
I haven't froze up, so that's a positive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
and no audio.
Oh, well, see, that's better. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, that Terrapin, they said in this article in what is this? This BeerStreetJournal.com.
Mm-hmm.
It says that it was a Deep Purple Classic Smoke on the released in 1972.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Deep Purple Smoke on the Water. And yeah, well, it's got you can see the guitar theme in the label, the neck bridge of the guitar, neck of the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
So it was released. Was it released on the same day as that that album came out? I wonder.
It said it debuted here in this article. It debuted in 2016, so it just came out.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Well, I just went on the Terrapin site, and they said they're going to expand in Kentucky and Ohio in 2017.
Oh, well, that'd be cool.
Yeah, they're going to distribute to Kentucky and Ohio in 2017.
On Untapped, 1,500 total, and exactly 100 total rater, 3.75.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I think I gave it 4, maybe. Yeah, it's a good one.
So it looks like toasty aroma with hints and notes of dark fruit. Sounds good. It must be good if it's from.
Oh yeah, no, it's very tasty. The dark fruit is there. It's kind of at the back after the smoke and the oak and the roasted malt. Then you do get some dark fruit, but it's good stuff. It's strong though, and it's got a lot of stuff in it. So I mean, this would be if you went through a few of these, you'd probably be a little hungover the next day just because there's so much stuff in this beer.
Oh yeah, 8.5 ABV, 20 IBU.
Yeah, that's what I found with beer. The darker like stouts and imperial porters and that type of stuff. There's so much flavor, but there's a lot of extra stuff in there. So if you drink a few of those, you're more likely to feel it the next morning than even if you drink a few shots of like vodka. You know, I mean, it's
right.
Just the extra sediment and stuff in there.
Now Ben cracked into a really it's a left hand. That's good.
Left hand what?
Nitro.
Oh,
It's the Nitro Milk Stout.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real good beer. Very good.
And Mark, I don't. If you just found that Terrapin, they didn't go for the same date of release of the record because what I'm looking at, Machinehead album was released in March of '72.
Oh,
so.
Okay. Yeah. No. This came out probably late October, early November. It looks like. Yeah. That's a good album, though. I do have it. That's
yes, I have most of the Deep Purple stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, real quick, this is the last 9 minutes or so of the show. I heard that it's when we're Barrick allowed photography, which is one of the main parts from Costco, man. If you're looking for type of gift, photo gifts are really good. And Costco does metal prints now. I literally just ordered my first metal as a gift. So,
oh, cool.
If you have a photo, or that might be a different way to give a gift to somebody.
Mm-hmm.
You never do a photo that somebody liked, and maybe you pull that up and do a big canvas print, big metal print. Or maybe some photos in the book, greeting card, all kinds of different stuff to Costco.
Yeah, and the quality has always been really good. I've never had any complaints at all about the quality of the stuff they do. And the price is good too.
Heading into Christmas, I figured, if some of us get a little stumped for gifts, you have to have some time though. So that's why I mention it now, and then that would give you time for that to be delivered to your home, and make it or delivered to, and make it for Christmas. So just a little lot for some easy stumped for Christmas.
They do a good job. Very reasonably priced too.
Yeah. So a lot of us have photos on ours that might mean something to somebody. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you can blow those up, print them up, frame them. You can craft store if you have a whatever is in your area, Hobby Lobby or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and buy a frame and do it up a little bit. Give it as a gift, man.
Yeah, those look like they would be very pretty.
Uh-huh. So I guess the bottom line is we all lost our man cards in this show, all except for Joe. Joe's the only one left with the man card. We all gave ours up today.
Yeah, all your cards are all revoked. That's it.
Worth it.
Show your faces banished.
Have to put a paper bag over your head now. It can only be seen on Google with a bag over your head. Yeah, that's it. You know, yeah, you guys are. That's it. It's So I still have not had a thick rib. You know, I was kind of interested, you know, to learn that the guy that the Big Mac invented the Big Mac. I just kind of thought that was the McDonald's. I did not realize that the guy that invented the Big Mac just a franchise from McDonald's. On his own, he went and made the Big Mac, and McDonald's ended up, of course, integrating and make McDonald's. Who don't think Big Mac? Oh,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, it
was
you know,
the guy he owned. It was in what, Uniontown? Is that right, Bum? I think he was the
Uniontown.
First out of Uniontown. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is just south of Pittsburgh. So I told Pam, I was like, yep, another great thing came from Pittsburgh. We invented the cloverleaf. We invented the Big Mac. What else? There's got a couple other things. But
banana splits from Latrobe.
Now think about this, because what was the some years old like that, or
97, 98? I mean, he was pretty old, yeah.
He was in his 90s, yeah.
So you think about this, and invented some else rivals Coke. The Big Mac, I would think, own, like you're saying, it is something that you could go to most of the globe and that's a recognized thing. You know what I'm saying? You like a Coca, you take out a Coca-Cola without saying a word, and everybody is around the globe, right? Around the globe. I think you could hold up a big, and everyone around the globe that is automatically.
Probably. Although I heard one of the stories I saw, they said something that about, what did they say, 30% or 40% of millennials have never eaten a Big Mac. And so if you're a millennial watching this show and you haven't eaten a Big Mac, go to your nearest McDonald's and get a Big Mac now, or you haven't lived.
Yeah. Whether you have not had one or not, you know what it is.
You know what it is, but you got to have it too. You got to have a Big Mac.
Yeah. I'm a millennial, and I have never had a Big Mac.
Oh, you got to go and get a Big Mac now. It's un-American not to have had at least one Big Mac in your life. Even
just talking about a Big Mac makes me want to swear. And you know, I'm not really into that sauce. I'm not, you know, really care for that, you know, sauce that's on there. But in any case, I've had in my lifetime must be dozens of them things. We all know what it is. Like you.
Go ahead, Joe.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I don't know if I've ever had a Big Mac because of the pickles.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Oh, man. You got to have one. You got to have one.
You know what? Okay, now here's another thing, and this might be a generational thing, but I would almost bet more people know Mac's song than the National Anthem.
Two off beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, onions, sesame seed bun. One thing's for sure, it's a lot quicker to sing than a national anthem. You can get through it in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, but you know all the ingredients in a Big Mac because of that song.
Mm-hmm.
It was embedded in your skull,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now they don't have that commercial.
I haven't seen that commercial in a while.
Commercial for decades. I think if you would ask anybody like under the age of 30 to recite the ingredients from that song and that commercial, they wouldn't know.
Yeah,
I've never even heard that before. That jingle that Marcus did, I never heard it.
Oh, really? Wow. Oh, it's like Joe and I, we like grew up with that.
Yeah.
Them too, probably. Yeah, I mean, that's like
that commercial hasn't been on for more than 30 years, 35 years.
I feel old now.
Well, it's kind of like those iconic Coca-Cola commercials. You don't really see all the time. They might whip like a newer version for Christmas or such. Not, you don't really see those iconic commercials that we grew up. You know, give the world a Coke and all. You know what I'm saying? But I bet that if you held up a Mac sandwich and a Coke and just didn't say anything, people love know what both of them are.
Yeah, probably. Now I heard on a beer commercial a jingle I hadn't heard in 30 or 40 years. Have you seen seen the new Miller commercial where they reprise the "If you've got the time, we've got the beer," Miller beer?
Yeah, I remember that
song. 70s. I mean, that was, yeah. And I just saw that this weekend during football games. It's first I've heard that. But as soon as I saw it,
I didn't know they brought it back.
Yeah,
yeah.
I saw it on Saturday football or something, and I was like, "Wow, it's back!"
Cool.
Well, it doesn't surprise me because they're doing all that. They're bringing back all the old stuff, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the Bud? When you say Budweiser, you've said it all.
When you say Budweiser, you've said it all. Yeah.
Yeah, that was well. Miller's brought and Coors for a while too brought back their vintage bottle, right? Was it Coors?
Yep. They did their bottles. Yep. What was the? Now this is sad coming from Pittsburgh, but what was the Iron City jingle?
They had a bunch. They never had any one long-lasting thing. Their ad campaigns were changing all the time.
Yeah, that's probably why.
One of them was "Pour It On."
Yeah, Pour It On. Yep.
Yeah, they had a bunch of different commercials, and there were songs. And I know there's some of them on YouTube. I'm pretty sure there are.
Yeah, there really are. But yeah, and it didn't stick in my mind like the Budweiser or the Miller. Those are the two. And then Bud Light. I mean, Miller Light tastes great, less filling. I mean, that's
yeah.
That classic one.
Yeah, the Iron City stuff changed like every year.
Yeah.
The one I do remember was for I See Light. The song was, I don't know if you remember, Mark. I'm not going to attempt to actually sing it accurately, but the slogan was, "Hey, give me an icy light."
Yep.
Hey, give me an icy light.
Yep.
An icy light.
Yeah.
Something like that.
And I remember the Rainier beer one from the early '80s when they had the people running around in the Rainier beer costume. I saw it in Colorado. They go Rainier beer, and people would be running around like in the woods with Rainier beer. I don't know what that meant, but that was stuck in my head.
All these old jingles video. I'm gonna say they get stuck in there.
And hams too. Hams, the beer refreshing.
Hams. Yeah, hams. Yep.
Hams beer.
And once again, you know why it's burned in all of our heads? Because once again, back then, only 3 or 4 channels.
Yep.
So it was on every channel.
Yep.
Yeah. You had to watch.
Maybe 6 if you had public broadcasting in a UHF antenna. I mean, outside of that.
Right. Yeah. Now, growing up, and had a lot of TV channels. At least a dozen that I can think of. But you watched main networks. you still watched, networks. So sports were on, everyone watched it. So versus now, there's some content. Like, for instance, my podcast, they were talking about the oh my God, what's that? There's this app and it's popular. What's it? Periscope, right? And I hadn't I had downloaded Periscope to my phone and logged in one time and checked it. Like, yeah, this ain't for me, whatever. He was talking about Periscope so much, I decided to open it up. And I think this was last Thursday or Friday or something. And I opened it up on my last break, and there was someone there broadcasting to the world, them eavesdropping on a conversation, and there was listening to this eavesdropping of this conversation, going, "Oh wow, what the hell here? What did she say? What? You know what I'm saying?" It was so entertaining, I swear to God, and it was. So there's so many different ways to entertain yourself, versus back in the. Whoops. Did I go off?
No, you're still.
Am I still there? Okay, but there were so many different ways of entertaining now, and you were just stuck like this in this box.
Yep, you had like 3 or 4 channels, and that was it. Yeah.
So if they showed a show or something, you just got hammered. So you remember all these jingles from back in the day, But that Big Mac one, the Big Mac Coke ones, the old commercials, all those are legendary, right? Marlboro, man, if you want to go back that far, when cigarettes were able to advertise, that even,
Hey, speaking of, did you hear that Marlboro's coming out with a pack of joints? They're going to start marketing marijuana cigarettes.
I saw that.
California and other states are legal. Yeah.
That's the future.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, so the Marlboro man's going to be like a hippie with a bongo drum or something? I mean,
no, he's not going to be the Marlboro man anymore. He's going to have to be, what would that be? Hippie man.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's funny. But we got into a conversation. The guy we were bowling against last night. We were talking about that. And I'm like, yeah, I wonder if like big tobacco is going to take over the marijuana business, like in California. He's like, no. He says, I think people are going to be like, want marijuana the way they want beer, like craft beer. They want locally brewed specialty stuff. He says, I don't think people are going to go for like the mass marketed varieties. They're going to go for the special homegrown varieties of weed. I'm like,
Derek Shaw says the Chiba man.
The Chiba man, yeah.
That's great. Oh, and then here comes her prophet. Her prophet says, Philip Morris will destroy the cannabis industry.
Yep, there you go. Yep.
But you know what, man? I mean, you've already got big names in cannabis. I got news for you. Your dog's in it. There's a lot of them getting it, and it was all. Now that you mention it, it makes all the sense in the world. That's the future.
Oh yeah,
that's the future.
It's within 10 years. It's going to be legal. It's going to be legal in 40 out of the 50 states within the next 10 years or so, probably.
It's the future. It's like just know. As soon as you said that, it was like bang in my head. I'm like, hell yeah! They can charge whatever they want. You're going to pay for it. And now that it's where some states are legalizing it recreationally, not medicinally. It recreationally, Philip Morris can charge whatever in the hell they want.
I heard somebody say it was $80. $80 a pack is what they were looking at charge. So,
yeah. Oh yeah.
So
and in different
$5 or $6
different
each,
strengths and.
Oh yeah.
I mean, think about it. Marlboro already makes
unfiltered. Yeah. Filtered joint.
I mean, you okay, think about the gas station, and you look at all the cigarettes back there, and you're like, "Ricky, are you kidding me?" And there's like a million different kinds of Marlboro, for Christ's sake, let alone the other
menthol,
ones,
all the stuff, yeah. Yep.
Oh, man,
it's gonna be like that, yeah.
would touch the nerve on Herb Prophet. Who knows more than the Herb Prophet,
Yeah,
right?
really.
Who knows more? We just tapped on
You
his.
set him up.
That's his expertise right there, man. That is awesome. Thank you, Derek, for I appreciate it. For I can't afford a craft brew tonight. He was drinking. He said he was drinking a Steel. You know what, man? Drink what you can. Hey, we, reserve.
A Steel Reserve.
Steel Reserve. All right. Yeah, malt liquor. Jay
Malt
Vega.
liquor, baby.
Yeah. Where's Jay Vega been, man? He's been dropping the ball here lately.
Mm-hmm. We've been getting malt liquor for like 5 years, and now I don't know what to do with my life.
I think the new format, he probably got frustrated with it because his comment doesn't stay forever.
Yeah, that's true.
Show.
It just goes away.
That's
yeah,
true.
He's got to comment on the video afterwards for it to stay.
Yeah, he's got to wait. Yeah, you got to wait. Certainly. Yeah.
And malt liquor sticks with you for a while, so you want to make sure your comment stays.
Yeah, no, whatever, I mean, looking water and tea, I think. So, just as long as you show up, join in the conversation, just in the chat, watch. We had plenty of people watching. I mean, that's awesome.
He just saw 4 guys lose a man card right here live on YouTube.
More and more people showing support, man. I appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. Hey, we'll get out of here, man. Great show, you guys. And hey, if you're a Big Mac, get a Big Mac. What's wrong with you, man? The things are I think the Big Mac's on the 2 for $5.
Yeah, you get 2 for $5. Get yourself a Steel Reserve and a Big Mac and just hang out. Yeah,
it'll be yummy.
It'll be yummy.
Yeah, you can go. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of Big Macs a lot of McDonald's that are in grocery stores, so you can actually go get yourself a Steel Reserve and a Big Mac and enjoy, right?
Yeah. What's that? What beats a 40 and a Big Mac, really?
Yeah. Hey, they have 22 ounces, right? They have them in.
Yeah. If you're going to go in, I'd just go for a 40 and a Big Mac.
That's right. It's not in a plastic bottle. I don't want it.
That's right. Yeah.
And at least if you do, hey, but you got, if even like McDonald's, you got the Big Mac. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
I don't necessarily love Taco Bell, but every once in a while, you got some of those diet and it costs tacos, man. I'm just gotta do it. Same thing with Jack in the Box, right? I don't really care for Jack in the Box. I think my favorite place, but every once in a while, I gotta go get some of those cheap ass tacos. You gotta do. It's out of your control, bro. You know what I'm saying? 2 tacos for 99 cents, dude. They're god awful, but they're full of grease, and the grease isn't, ain't nothing you can do, man. You just got. Oh, he says he's a certified chef. I'm a beer reviewer. I'll drink Budweiser in a while. I mean, not all the time. Probably once a year.
Oh, you can't tell me chefs don't eat Big Macs. Come on.
Hey, Anthony Bourdain eats stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
come on.
A chef.
Yeah, hey, you've got certified chefs on TV eating bugs, bro.
That's right.
A Big Mac is better than a bug.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Big Mac pops bug any day.
As a matter of fact, some of the stuff certified chefs cook up, I wouldn't eat.
Unless they're slug embryos, then you'd eat them.
Oh yeah, slug embryos.
No, I'll take a Big Mac over a slug embryo any day of the week, man. Okay, I'm glad that point got brought up. Yeah, because I am not eating snails or any of that. Yeah, a bucket of snails, I'm completely good. Yeah.
Well, I just did that just so we'd stay at the top of the rankings for slug embryos on Google.
Right.
Exactly. Oh, and we screwed up because we're 13 minutes past. But we didn't lime margarita or.
Oh well.
Actually, haven't done that in quite some time.
No, we haven't.
Oh man.
We're getting thrown by this new format. I think that's what's doing it.
And I keep meaning to buy a mango lime margarita, and I haven't bought one. I haven't had one yet. Sorry,
Doesn't
Rita
that
Nation.
just sound good?
Hashtag Rita Nation.
Okay, guys, we better get out of here, man. Show 390's in the can. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it, man. We're out of here.
All right.
Hey.
See you guys. Take